Hey, 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 everyone. It is the Braid Boss coming in on the Braid Boss podcast tonight. Thank you all for watching. Tonight, we are going to take a few minutes, no makeup, no extras. I just want to say thank you, really. This is our Thanksgiving show. I have two of the most important people in my world here as guests. So they will be on to say something in a bit. But happy Thanksgiving! Happy Thanksgiving! Couple things that most of you all that know me know I'm a little bit of a nerd when it comes to what I do and why and all those things. So I just want to lay a couple things on your heart as we go into this Thanksgiving coming up. Number one is going to be the meaning of this holiday. And I know that historically, the quote unquote pilgrims and those type of things, what we learned in school is normally very far from the actual truth. But in the interest of this holiday, it is more than feasting, football, and family. Even though those tend to be the top three, family is always first, of course. But keep in mind God or your creator or who keeps waking you up in the morning. Be thankful for every breath that you have in your body, for what has brought you this far, for everything that has kept you, that you have enjoyed, the things that you've been through, the trials that you've been through. I don't know about you, but 2023 has been actually, I'll say this past year, starting last November, it has been a wild ride. It has really been a ride. So if that is you, keep that in mind when you are feasting with your family or watching your football, or whatever it is that you're doing for Thanksgiving. Keep that in mind to be thankful for where you have come from. For me and my special person, I remember last year we would say, you know what, next year, this time, hopefully we'll be laughing about the situations that we're going through. And thankfully, that has been true. So keep that in mind this Thanksgiving. Also, when you are sitting back celebrating your Thanksgiving dinner, ask yourself why you're doing the things that you are doing. Why are you eating a turkey? I dare you to look into it and find out why. You will find out that the turkey was selected because it was the meat that was not necessarily productive. That some of the what I call invaders and other people who were having that Thanksgiving meal, they selected the turkey for a reason, because the other cows, the other field meat, if you will, had a job to do, and the turkey did not necessarily have a job to do. So that's why it got selected to be eaten. So when you're eating that, just little things to keep in mind, things to know. Ask yourself, why are we still doing that, and why, what is the one on my plate, was it created just for me to eat because it didn't have a purpose? I don't know, things to think about. Anyway, I want to let you all into our family a little bit, which I don't normally do, but we're big on making memories and that type of thing. So tonight we are doing an activity that's called What Are You Thankful For? So I'm going to encourage you all to do the same thing tap into what you are thankful for. So the way that it works is you're going to go back a year. The best way to do it is to go through your phone and select two things. Just go through your pictures. So you can start last Thanksgiving, last November, or you can start last month. Go through your phone and write down the two things that you are most thankful for from those pictures in your phone. And you would be surprised. So at the end of the exercise, you should have like 24 things. If you only pick two, you can pick more than two, but at least pick two. And it helps you to keep an eye on yourself, on what you have been doing, it just gives you some perspective as to what to be thankful for. A lot of times you feel like the year has gone by and all this doom and gloom has happened, but there's been a lot of good things that a lot of times we overlook, and we don't take a minute to say thank you. So I want to start by saying to my clients, thank you, thank you, thank you. I've had just right at 500 clients for the past year. What I mean by clients is times of doing someone's hair. When I go back and count them up, I'm right at 500 for the last 365 days. And I want to say thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate your prayers. I appreciate you for thinking of me when it's time to get your hair done. Thank you. Also, I want to say thank you to my team over here, my girls, Soma and Naya. Ladies, would you like to speak into the microphone and introduce yourselves?
Hi, my name is Soma. We are spending Thanksgiving week here with our mom, and we have just done a whole lot that really would help us grow, and it truly impacts our lives in a very positive way.
Okay, and
Hi, I'm Naya, and yeah, like Soma said, we're spending this week with our mom, and I'm very excited because I love her here, and she's just amazing. I love her so much.
Oh, y'all are so cute. So my girls are here. They go to a specialty school in Las Vegas, where they live with my ex-husband there during the school year. And then they live with me on when they're off, and in the summertime. It's a pretty interesting arrangement that we've come out with, that actually they formulated. The arrangement is at their request, and it seems to be going. There have been some hiccups, but that's one thing that we also have to be thankful for. Even with the hiccups, even with some of the trials and tribulations, with the traveling, the back and forth, the days when things were hard, or when things really should have been going differently. We still have to be thankful for having each other. So many times I've said, hey, what if mom didn't have this type of lifestyle? What if I couldn't do what I do? And also, I have to say to you girls, thank you for being such troopers, such young ladies. You girls are always so classy, so obedient. I'm just so glad to call you girls my daughters. And it really is an honor to be able to say that to the world here on social media and other places. Thank you, and I love you. And Miss Flora is on. Hey, Miss Flora. She is saying, hey, girls. So girls say hey to Miss Flora.
Hi.
And Mr. Tails is giving y'all a hand clap. So I say, hey. So thank you all for watching. Yeah. So girlies, let's talk a little bit about what you girls are thankful for this Thanksgiving coming up. Anything special you want to highlight?
Well, I'm in 7th grade this year. Well, starting 7th grade, and it's been something unique. I'm very happy that I have my mom and my sister to help me through that, with not only studying for tests, but through friendships and just with like this life as a middle schooler and everything that we've been doing.
So for those of y'all who don't know, my parenting style is very similar to my mother's. I'm really, really open with them, and we talk about a lot, very open. And so there have been some hurdles with her being a middle schooler and dealing with 7th grade and on all that. There's been a total lot of that. Miss Flora, I see on here, she is saying she is thankful for beating cancer twice. Miss Flora, not only is she came to me as a client, I'm about to put she's actually Apostle Flora. And please give me your new title. I understand that you just got ordained again to another title. So make sure you put it up there so I can get it right for you. By the way, let me just say something about Miss Flora. I am so thankful. And I've told you this in private, Flora, but not only is she just an amazing client, she really has become a friend and a spiritual advisor for me. She's a prophetess. And lots of people say that they're prophetess and that they know what they're talking about, and they have as my mother used to jokingly say, a beeline to God. But Miss Flora she was my assistant for a long time. She did work with me at Strands of Beauty. She is just the epitome of humility. She has mentored my girls. I'll never forget I actually think it may have been my oldest daughter's, actually both of you girls I think were there, first experience with racism. They were with Miss Flora they were at a Jimmy John's in Sandy Springs. And when they came back to the salon, Miss Flora was not happy about what happened. The girls were shaken up. But I have to say, it was Miss Flora's maturity, her steady hand, and her anointing in the moment to keep the peace, to explain to them what happened, to manage the whole situation, and to get back over to the shop in one piece. I am so thankful for that. Her just the God in people. And she is a second assistant, and she's over 34 churches now. So it's one thing to be to be the woman of God, but when God puts you in places to where you are over the people who are over His people, you're doing something right. So Miss Flora, I love you. I am so thankful for you, for what you've poured into my life, for what you've poured into my girl's life. Thank you so very much. Yes, I just, she says she loves you girls. Other clients, I will say there are so many that just point out, that just stand out. Miss K, if you were listening, you have poured into my girls. They are still saying their affirmations based on what you have taught them. I have so many other clients who have just poured into what I do, have come into the salon, have come into my home, who have prayed for me in airports, who've prayed for me at the shop, in my car, who've just called, who just send like positive things. I have so many clients to say thank you to, and that's really what tonight is all about. It's just a big thank you. Naya, what are you thankful for?
Well, I'm thankful for I have an amazing life, and I'm really grateful for everybody that I have and all the things that I have. And I'm just happy. I'm just really glad that I have a really amazing family and a bunch of friends and people in my life who are just really kind and inspiring.
Okay, well that's good. You girls do have a lot of friends. You want to say hi? Please say hi to your friends. we need to give some names. They're going to say, I can't believe you didn't say my name. You're on the radio. So please say hi to first Alicia and Alina.
Yeah, Alicia and Alina.
Hey, girls.
Maddie, Jordan, Caitlin, Emma, Hannah Louise.
Okay, and all the wonderful people at their specialty school in Las Vegas. Thank you very much. Hey, Miss Kenya, how are you doing? You know what? That's another one I definitely have to say thank you to. Kenya Stewart, who is an amazing artist. Kenya, I've got to have you on the show, okay? You got to come into the studio with some of your art, okay? She is an amazing artist. And I used to do her hair and her mother's hair. Her mother's my birthday twin. So hello, honey. Thank you so much for supporting me all of these years. It's probably been, I'm scared to say, I'm scared to say how long. Probably about, wait, how old are you? Yeah, probably about maybe 15 years, 10 years ish. So thank you for all of your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tonight is really just about saying thank you, going back within your own self, looking back over your year and saying what you're grateful for. I have started my affirmations. I started the vision board that we talked about a little while ago. I started the Tree Braid Shop store that's on TikTok. I started a lot of little things that I have been putting off, been saying that I wanted to do. And I do have a bit of a confession, and that is some things God has been telling me to do that I have been putting off, but I'm doing them because I have to get what God put me here in 2023 for. I have to get what I came for. And like I've said a couple shows back, don't let the fact that it's the end of the year be okay with you. That's not okay. Every single day, get what you came for. So if it's just writing a few more words of that book, if it's just if it's one more workout, if it's one more cup of water or whatever you have going on, get what you came for in 2023. We've still got some more days left. And I am just so grateful for my lifestyle, my girls, everything that I have going on in my life. I have to say thank you. Another big thank you is to my person, my guy, Tails. Thank you so much. You've been with me through some serious struggles in 2023. It has just been a tremendous ride. But thank you. It would not have been the ride that it's been without you. And I really do mean that. And I appreciate you and your family for embracing me. Thank you all so very much. It has been so wonderful. It really has been something. Loving you. Thank you so much. So, other than that, I have to point out someone's hair. And that is Naya, who is wearing her natural hair tonight. And this has been a ride for her. Like, I remember you being such a young lady and wanting your hair to grow. And I would tell you, oh, it's growing. You would be like, no, it's not growing, mommy. So to see you wearing your hair out tonight, you are so gorgeous. Both of you girls are just beautiful. You really are. I am so grateful to God to have you. But I'm proud of you for wearing your hair out. How do you feel?
Well, I feel good.
Okay.
Well, I used to think my hair was like I used to like not really like my natural hair, but like
Speak up a little bit.
So I used to not like my natural hair a lot, but like now I like it. I think it's just like pretty and like I'm just starting to like it a lot more.
Okay. Why didn't you like your natural hair before?
I just wanted it to be like really long.
Okay.
Like I didn't really like it because I thought it was really short. But,
Okay.
like also I wasn't like really realizing like shrinkage and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But like my hair is long.
Yeah, and the shrinkage is real. The shrinkage is a real thing. Okay. Now, sometimes I send you pictures of other um like famous people who have the same hair texture as you and that type of thing. Do those things help you when you get those messages?
Yes.
Do you tend to see yourself, or are you like, oh, why is she sending me this? Is weird. Do you tend to like see yourself?
Yes. It like so like usually it's like people who like look like me or like
Right.
they have the same hair as me. So like it's okay. Like they look like they're pretty, like just like me, like you tell me stuff. And it makes me feel better. Like also this is like a good thing. Like my hair is like it's a great thing.
Right. Your hair is a great thing. And so let's talk about your hair. You got your Native American braids in tonight. Now, a lot of times what I get with Soma's hair, people come up to me and ask me what the name of the color is that I colored her hair with. And when she was a baby, her hair was like bright red. And I remember pushing her I was out walking at a track one day. And the lady was like, oh my God, what color did you put in her hair? And I said, in the toddler and the stroller, the dye color. You want to know what color dye I use? And it was in that moment when the woman was like, oh yeah, maybe you didn't dye a like little baby's hair. So I just want to know, how do you feel about your hair color? How it complements your skin, what other people think about it? How do you feel about it?
I feel like my hair color really connects to who I am. I obviously get a lot of compliments on it, and it helps with my confidence because my hair color is a part of who I am. My hair is who I am, and it helps me just realize like there's more to me than just what I can say or like my face. It's like what the qualities of me are, and like my hair color really helps me with that.
Okay. Do you feel like your hair color being rare helps you to see the beauty in other people's hair that may not have the same rarity? Do you, meaning like when you know yours is rare, but when you see others, does it help you see the beauty in theirs also?
It does. There are a whole bunch of people at my school who some of their hair colors are the same. There's maybe a couple people whose hair colors, including mine, are quote unquote rare. But really, if you can sense that there's something special about you, it helps you see the uniqueness and the specialness in others too.
I see. I like how you said that. If you can see something unique about yourself, then it helps you to see the beauty and the specialness in others. Is that what you said? Huh. Okay. I like how you said that. That you girls are very, very, very smart to put things like that. We're gonna go back live on Facebook here. We lost the feed, but that's all right. Thank you to my TikTok people coming out. Oh, Tails, you sent us some roses. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. By the way, I have to admit and say about those roses from you. Thank you for always having flowers for me. You always do that. You're just so special to do that, and I don't take that for granted. Every time I come back from out of town, you have flowers for me, and I just really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so girls, we keep losing. There we go. Okay, back on Facebook. Sorry about that, y'all. So we were talking about you all's hair. You girls were raised in the shop. And I mean, literally raised in the shop. I had your crib in the back of the shop at Sandy Springs. And Soma, you started it all. You were so quiet. And one day when you found your voice, you would laugh and do this little, I guess you were talking to yourself. And I remember a client going, is there a baby back there? And we were like, yeah, there's the baby back there. And some of you all watching will remember I traveled with them when we were doing the DC circuit. We would run between here, Atlanta, Orlando, Charlotte, Columbia, and Washington, D.C. And I took the girls with me everywhere on all of, yeah, we're back. Sorry, we lost the feed. We're back on Facebook now. But I took you girls with me every single place that we went until we got y'all's nanny, Miss Jasmine. But even when we got her, you girls still went with me pretty much everywhere we went. So I want you all to keep that in mind and never forget where you came from. You all have been behind the scenes on a lot of things that we've done, a lot of the people getting their hair done, people having questions about what to do with their hair, us running in the office trying to figure out, have we run out of hair. I've got pictures of you girls with your mannequins practicing. When I was homeschooling you girls, I've got you girls sitting on your computer in the back of the shop, in the front of the shop, doing your homework in a salon. So always remember that, and always be humble enough to remember where you came from. Remember that everyone was not afforded your opportunity. And when you can give back, when you become an adult, remember to give that back. There's so many people that will never have the opportunities that you have. They've never been to places that you all have gone. I think the salon has taken you. How many states have y'all been to? Yeah, I think we counted it at one point. I think it's about 20. And that's because your mom does hair. You all are very well traveled. So keep that in mind, okay? By car and by air, okay? It's been, what'd you say?
I said even more by air.
Yeah, even more by air. So you girls y'all have been around. So keep that in mind. Something to be thankful for and something to always remember, okay? All right. So tonight is that's Miss Kenya saying she remembers the shop in Sandy Springs. Oh yeah, good old Sandy Springs. That we had that for a long time. So again, tonight is pretty much short and sweet, and it is be thankful. Oh, someone is checking in from Port St. Lucie in Florida. Thank you very much, Will. I appreciate you for saying that. Thank you so much. And you're coming in on WMRR. Please, if you're not a subscriber to WMRR Radio, please subscribe there. You can watch us there, the Braid Boss Radio Show on WMRR. If you would like your company or your business to have a spot on my show, please let me know. You can DM me. You can email me at info@strandsofbeauty.com. We're going to be starting some placements at the top of the year, doing a lot more things with the show. So stay tuned. In line with my promise to you for a quick show tonight, we are going to go ahead and say thank you very, very much for everything you have done. Thank you to my TikTokers, to my Facebookers, to my WMRR, to my family, to my love, to everything and everybody that's important to me. Thank you. I love you. Could not do any of this without you. Have a great Thanksgiving. Pay attention to those Black Friday specials that are going to be coming out pretty soon. I love you all. Until next time, keep on braiding.